Let's work out full body. Welcome to today's full body workout. I want you to bring a couple sets of weights with you at least. I have 3 sets today, but 2 could also work. As long as you have something for lower body that's a little bit heavier and then something for upper body that's a little bit lighter. We're going to get started today with our warm-up. So we're going to come to the back of your mat and we're going to get all warmed up. You're going to take your feet about hip-width apart and we're just going to get right into it. So take a big inhale to reach your arms overhead. And then exhale it all the air out. Tap the hands behind the back. Open up the chest. We have 2 more like this. Breathe in. And breathe out. And this is your last one. Big breath in. Stretch all the way up. And a big breath out. Hands come back down. Take those feet about hip-width apart. And we're going to start to bend the knees and take the arms parallel to the mat. So you can come up to standing. Bring the arms up as you come down into your squat. Lift up. We're going to be doing 10 of these squats today. I want you to take your seat all the way to the back of the mat. This is your halfway. I want you to keep your chest lifted as you come to this squat. You have 5 more. The knees are going to pull about over the middle of the foot. Final 4. Keep looking ahead. Last 3. I want you to tiny bit deeper each one. You have 2 more. And this is your last one. We do 1 full rep. Come all the way up. Feet come a little bit closer together. Then start to forward fold. You can take the hands down towards the shins. Drop all the tension out of your neck. Maybe the hands will hit the mat. Keep a little bend in the knees. Just feel to the backside of the hamstrings today. And then we're going to slowly walk ourselves out and drop the knees down to a tabletop. We start to move into the spine by dipping the belly down and then rounding it up. We're going to do this a couple more times. You can just keep the gaze between the hands. And 1 more. Now if you would like, start to look up as you tilt the tail up and then look down as you pull the pelvis down and round the spine. 2 more. Shoulders are back. Then round them up. This is your last one. Awesome job, round it all the way up. Take the knees further behind the hips, walk the hands in front of the shoulders, and slowly lower yourself down to your belly. Arms come into a cactus position, and you start to lift the chest and the gaze. Use the support of the forearms, and then lower it down. We're going to do 5 of these, and then bring the legs and the arms up with the chest and the face. So you have 2 more. I want you squeezing the glutes as you lift up, protect your lower back. 1 more. Just look at the top of the mat, neck is long. You can stay with this motion or start to lift the legs up, lift the arms up. Slowly lower down. I want 4 more. Pull the shoulders back, long crown. Last 3. It doesn't matter how high you lift it. I want you just moving and strengthening into that back body a little bit. This is your last one right here. Lift it all the way up. Tuck the toes, bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Press yourself back to a tabletop. I want you to come into a plank by lifting the knees up off the mat. If you're not ready for that yet, you can keep the knees down on the mat and or lower down to your forearms. You can just hold yourself right here if you would like to, or you can follow me. You're gonna build a little bit more heat into that body. Right knee climbs in, and then the left knee climbs in. Looking just beyond the fingertips. Don't hike those hips up too high. I want you to keep one long line all the way from the crown down the spine and out the heels. All right, I want 4 more cycles here. Pull the knees a little bit more. Last 3. Almost there. 2 more. 1 more on either side. Core is starting to light up. Take those feet hip-width apart. We're going to walk the hands all the way back, bending the knees, coming back down into that squat. Arms come parallel to the mat. We're going to hold biceps beside the ears to again work into that back body. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull your knees wide. 4. Lower those hips down. 3, 2, 1. Great work. Come to the center of the mat. We're going to take those feet wider than hip-width apart, and over edge of the foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. All right, let's get into some twisting. We're going to come into a side lunge here. Left hand hits the mat as the right knee bends. Opposite side, bend the left knee, right knee hits the mat. Beautiful. Here's number 2. So hip goes to the back of the mat. As you bend the knee, here's our third cycle, keeping that chest open, keeping your shoulders down away from your ears. And this is for pull your knee out wide so the knee doesn't cave in. So pull that knee out nice and wide. Beautiful, halfway. We have 5 more like this. Let's start to get a little bit lower into the legs. Keep breathing. Final 4. Tap the mat with the hand, look up. Last 3. We are close. 2 more on either side. And a tiny bit more into the legs, and then we're down with our warm up. If you weren't me before, in the middle of this warm up. Bring those heels in. All right, let's go. Oh, that mat got sunny there for a sec. Bend the knees, bring the arms up, come all the way down. So we're gonna press the hips forward this time. Hold the knees back. Here's number 4. Great work. Here's number 5. Almost there. This is 6. We're gonna get down to the mat to finish this warm up off. Few more. And back down to the mat for a little bit more twisting. A little bit more full body work. Great work. Come to the back of that mat. Final stretch up. Final forward fold. Walk it out to downward dog. And we're gonna bring the right leg forward. Just the left fingertips up towards the sky. Bring the hand down, press into the hands to step back. Left leg steps forward. Twist the body. Bring the hand down, step back. Now that you know what we're doing, use the hands for support to step back to downward dog. Here's number 2 on the left side. We're doing 5 on either side. Here's number 3. Let's start to press the hips down a little bit more. Open up into the hip flexor, stretch into that hip flexor. 2 more on either side. Put the weight in your foot. We're gonna get those legs working. You have 1 more on either side after this. When you come back down dog, press the chest back, open the shoulders. This is your last one. On either side. Step forward, left foot, twist up, hand down, bring it back. We're gonna just spread those feet again. Walk it all the way back and roll the body up. Hopefully you are nice and warm. We're gonna start with our first exercise. We're gonna get the heaviest weights that you have with you today for a deadlift. This is going to be more of a stiff leg deadlift, so I'm not gonna be coming all the way down to the mat. What I want you to do is spread your feet about hip-width apart. All right, don't walk your knees out. Put a little bend into your knees. Weights come in front of the body. Start to take the hips, why am I at the back of the mat? There we go. Start to take the hips to the back of the mat, hinge the body forward. We're gonna come down to about a flat back, so I'm not gonna bend those knees again. And then we're gonna come all the way up. Again. Hinge forward. Lengthen through the hamstrings as much as feels good for you. And then squeeze them to come up. So this is really also gonna depend on your hamstring flexibility and your lower back as well. Here's number 4. Weights just come directly beneath the shoulders. Here's number 5. So just slide them down the shins. Squeeze the backside to come up. This is number 6. Bring your gaze with you, so you're not trying to look up the whole time. Here's number 7. Keep the shoulders actively pull them back, so they don't start to cave forward, and round the back side of the body. We have 2 more. It's your last 2. Feel those hamstrings lengthening. Squeeze the glutes and hamstrings to come up. This is your last one. Hinging it forward, so we're doing 10 here. Come all the way up. Place these weights off to the side. Grab some weights you're going to use for a longer lever shoulder exercise. All right, here we go. We're going to take those arms out wide. Bring them back down nice and slow. Here's 2. Little pause at the top. Here's number 3. Great work. I'm not coming directly out to a T. but bringing the weight in front of the shoulder. This is our halfway. So not out wide like this, slightly in front of the shoulder. Here's 6, lift up, pause. Control the way down, feel that shoulder lengthening. Number 7, I'm not taking a break at the bottom. Here's 8. I'm keeping tension the whole time. Just a couple more. Keep that body still and stable. Don't rock the body forward or back. That's your last one. Lower it down. Second set. We're doing 2 sets of 10 today. So let's get into our second and final set. Same setup. Feet hip width apart. Pull shoulders back. A little bit into those knees. As the tail goes back, you drop the chest. You're gonna have a slight tuck in that chin. So you're not looking up and cranking the neck up. So just a little tiny slight tuck of that chin. So let's go 30. This is for number 30. These are our final 10 reps here. This is 4. You should be keeping your core and abdominal engaged. Don't just let that be loose. This is halfway. So this is where we're going to gauge if we brought the proper weights or not. If you're not really struggling by those last few reps, or even unable to do the last rep or 2, weights are not heavy enough, I want you to bring a heavier set next time. These are our final 3. Great work. We have 2 more. And this is our last one. You should really be shaking. We're really not wanting to do this last and final rep. Weights come off to the side. Back to our second and final set of lateral raises. Start with a little bit of tension. Lift up, pause. Calm down. So squeeze, little pause. Slowly lower down. Don't let those shoulders creep up high towards your ears. So you have to actively press them down if they're trying to creep up. This is your halfway. So see how still my body is? I'm not sticking my butt out to the back or leaning forward or leaning back. Just really still and stable. 3 more. There are final 3. Again, you should really be shaking here. You have to have a micro bend those elbows. Don't lock those elbows out. This is your last one. Lowering it down. We're getting into a side lunge. So whatever weights you want to bring for your side lunge, we're staying on one leg the whole time. Keep that in mind. We're going to the right. Wide stance. Side lunge down towards the right side. So all the weight is going to come to the right foot and press it up. Number 3, weight come to either side of that right foot. Here's your number 4. You want to keep weight even on the inner and outer edges of the right foot. Don't put all the weight on the outer edge of that right foot. All right, we have 3 more. Get really deep, bum back, the chest is going to hinge forward. Your final 2. Press it up. 1 more. Last one. Come up. Great work. We have a bicep curl. Today I want you to take your arms, your palms wide. So facing away from your body. Keep those elbows fairly tight. Come up. Keep the tension. Lower down. Let's go for 2. Again, body still and stable. Here's your 3. This is 4. I don't want you holding the breath at all. Here's your number 5. Slowly come down and then curl up 6. So keep the tension at the top. We're up for 7. Just a few more, just a few more. Keep with me, stay with me. 2 more, final 2. And this is your last one. Great job. Slowly lower down, complete that full rep. Back to our side lunge. We are staying on the right leg the whole time. Again, we're not going over to the left leg, so don't cheat me on this one. Actually, don't cheat yourself on this one. 9 more. The crown stays long. This is 8, don't round that back. This is 7, the knee is going about over the middle of the foot. Final 6. I don't want that knee super far in front of your toe. That was your 5. Right to the end. Right to the end with me. Couple more. This is it. Last one. All the way up, pressing into that foot. Bring your feet closer together. You're here for your bicep curls. So see how still my body is. Just have a tiny little bend in my knees. Standing up nice and tall. Bending and extending the elbow. This is 4. Should be really hard to pull that weight up close to your shoulder. This is your 6. Try not to let the elbows flare out wide, like that, or go behind the body, or go beside the body. Couple more. Last one. Complete the whole rep. Come down slowly. We're gonna get into another leg exercise, a quad focus squat. So we're gonna bring something with you to elevate your heels. Likely another set of weights. So I'm just gonna use these weights that I was just using for my biceps. And I'm gonna put my heels just like this on my weights. If you have a plate or a block or something else that feels more stable for you to elevate your heels, you're welcome to. Also, you don't have to elevate your heels if you don't want to. Just bring your feet about hip width apart. All right, weights are beside the body this time. I'm keeping my chest nice and lifted. My knees go forward. Then I press the balls of the feet down to come up. So the knees go pretty far over the toes. This is 3. I'm not going to hinge my upper body super far forward. Here's number 4. Get lower than you want to. 5. Squeeze up. Number 6. Just keep looking ahead. That will help you keep your balance. Here's your 7. You're doing great. Just a couple more after this one. Get 1 inch lower than you just did. Just don't sink the hips down all the way on top of the heels. You're not taking a break at the bottom there. All right, great. We're going to get into some rows, some bent over rows. That's what we're setting this exercise with. Back, stand up, a little bit in your knees, hinge forward, not to here, not to here, but to here. All right, let those weights hang down beneath your shoulders and then pull them back to your hip. Here's 2, so pull back, squeeze. Here's number 3, I want to feel this on those big muscles on either side of your spine. 5 and halfway. This is 6, focus on pulling those elbows up to the sky. We're here, 7. We're close, 8, squeeze, pause. There you go, couple more. We're on our final 2. Pull it up, lower down. Last one, squeeze. Slowly release. Get something heavier. We're gonna get back to our second set of quads. All right, then we're done quads. After this, stand up tall first. Get stable. When you're elevating your heels, I want to get stable before you move anywhere. Then let's go. Same down. Squeeze to come up. You got it. Keep that chest really lifted. I don't want you hanging the chest all the way forward with that. I want it to stay up, just like this. This is your 5 and you're halfway. 6, you should be shaking. This is 7, you should be shaking a little more. We're almost there. Final 2. Just look ahead, look ahead. Don't look down. Last one, all the way up. You did so good. Those are so hard. Okay, back to your rows. Back again. Working into the lats. Set up first. I need that good foundation before I go anywhere. Pull. Elbows up high. Weights back to the hip, not the rib cage. This is 4. So squeeze those elbows up. Here's 5. You got it, you're close. Here's 6. Stay with me the whole time. 7. Just have a few more and you're done. Keep breathing. Don't be holding your breath. Last one. Lower it down. We're getting into our side lunge on the other side. Same setup. Feet are wide, wider than the hips. We're to the left side this time. So press the foot down to come up. Seat back, chest forward. Here's number 3. Number 4, we're also getting a cardiovascular workout in. That's your halfway. We're not taking any breaks at all today. We have a few more and we're done. We're gonna superset this with some triceps. Last 2. So you get some lighter weights after this. One more. Give that left leg a tiny break. We're gonna set this up with some triceps. Today, same setup as the row. Feet hip width, hinge forward. Here we go. Straight arms, twist the palms up, and then they face each other at the bottom. Here's 2. Don't come all the way forward and release the tension or staying back a little bit. That's 3. Number 4, so squeeze them high behind your hips. Number 5, twist up, squeeze. Number 6, they just come in front of the legs slightly. This is your 7, I want them higher up towards the sky. That's 8, pull the shoulders back when they're up high. Here is 9. One more, last one. Squeeze. Slowly come down. We are back to our second set side lunge. This is the last set we have to do today. We're done right leg. Let's finish off the left leg. Let's go. So I want you to try and put as much weight as you possibly can into that left foot. Here's number 3. Squeeze at the top. You got it. This is your halfway, but you can come down so low that the weight's tap the mat if that feels good for your body. You're so close to being done with this left leg. We're on our final 3 reps. 2 more. I want you to do a really good last one, get as low as you can. Come all the way up. Back to triceps. Getting those lighter weights. Set yourself up with that really good foundation. Hinging forward. Palms start facing each other, not below the shoulders, but slightly back. Let's do this. Number 2. Just look down beyond your big toes. Here's 4. I want that little pause at the top. Remember that little pause and squeeze. So close. We're gonna get down on the mat after this. I can't wait to get down on the mat. We're on our last 2. This is it. One more. Squeeze. Bring it down. Come down to the mat. We're gonna use these lighter weights again, so just put them in front of you. You don't need these heavy ones for now. Lean back on your forearms. Don't sink your chest down. Press those forearms down. Start here with your legs up in the air. If you want to drop one leg at a time, you can. Or you're gonna be with me. 2 legs drop down. Bring them back up, 45. Number 2. The lower you go, the harder it is. You can modify if you need to by dropping one leg down at a time. This is 5 and halfway. Pull that belly button back. Here's number 6. Straighten those legs. And you're Energy's coming out your toes. Few more. Even tap your heels. Tiny little tap. You're not taking a break at the bottom, but just to know that you're going as low as you possibly can. That's your last one. Bring it up. Roll yourself forward. You can take 1 or 2 weights for your next exercise. Your choice. Set up. Rehinge again. Bring your arms up. Slowly come down. Here's 2. I want that pause at the top. Don't stand up here. This is not a shoulder exercise. This is a back exercise. So you have to hinge forward. 5.5 weight. It's important you pull the shoulders back away from the ears so they don't come all the way up there. Tummy is tight. Few more. This is your 8. Squeeze. Slowly come down. Push that weight up for 9. The weight gets so heavy in this exercise. 1 more, last one. Bring it all the way down. Place that off to the side. Second set. Lean back, legs long. Let's go. Chest is up. Belly is back. Chin is not all the way up, not all the way down. Just look ahead. Looking through your crown. Here's number 4. Squeeze the abdominals to come up. This is number 5. So squeeze in, just like this. Number 6, pull it in back. Let's go to 7. So you can get a little bit lower. Tiny bit lower, tiny bit lower. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself a little bit more than you did last time. This is your last one. Surprise hold. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze those feet together. 7. Inner thighs are working. 6, 5, 4, 3. Not yet. 2. Not yet. 1. You're done. Bring it forward. All right. Back into that chair position with the feet. Little bend. Weights in the hands. You can even do this with no weights if having a weight is too heavy for you. Hinge forward. Let's go. We only have 10. Bring it back down onto the mat. You're at number 3 already. Don't forget that pause at the top. Squeeze up for 4. Come down slow. Squeeze the shoulder blades. That was your halfway. We are so close. We have 1 set of exercises after this, and we are done our session. You have your last 2. Keep hinging forward. Maybe hinge a little bit further forward. This is your last one. Hold it up. Slowly bring it down. When you're going to get down onto the mat, this time we're coming into a plank pose. Tighten that ponytail up. Step back to a plank. You are in high plank here. If you don't want to be in a high plank for this exercise, I'm going to come down onto your forearms. Maybe your wrists don't like that, and I want you to do the same exercise here. If you don't like either of those positions, hold any plank that you like. Okay, we're here. Press the heels back, so you're making one long line. And then when you bring the heels forward, hike the hips up. Bring it back down, press the heels back. Number 2, pull that belly button and hips up, then lengthen the body out. Here's number 3. I am not pulling back to a downward dog. This is number 4. My shoulders stay directly over my wrists the whole time. 5.5 weight, grip the mat with your fingertips, so you're not dumping weight down into your wrists. And just keep a long, still, stable neck. I'm looking directly between my hands. You have 3 more. Breathe for 2 more. You are so close. This is your last one. Hike it up. back to a plank. Drop the knees. You're setting this up with a chest press. Grab onto your weights that you will be using for chest. I love this superset. You're also using chest when we hold in plank. So it's like an isometric hold. And then we get to move. All right, let's do this. How we're gonna do this today is we're gonna hold those weights up, not in front of our face, but in front of our sternum. Come down, add one little pulse, come up. Knees are bent, feet are on the floor. Number 3, open the elbows up wide, then press up. Elbows come away from the body. Press it up. This is your 5 and halfway. Elbows are below the shoulders. Number 6, one tiny little pulse, squeeze the chest. This is number 7, your back is not flat on the mat. All right, you can have an arch in that lower back. You don't have to exaggerate it. I see that so much, a massive exaggerated arch in the lower back. You're gonna decide how it feels good for you, how you're gonna get the most power. Press it up. All right, bring it down, hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. This is our last set of exercises. So we do this one more time and we are done. Into your plank. Let's go right away. Grip the mat, same thing. If you did a hold on the last round and you want to do a hold again, you're absolutely welcome to. This is 4. If you want to try this exercise for a couple reps and then hold, that's a great idea too. You have 5 more. Pike up, so I'm really high on those toes, then I press the heels back. See how high I come up onto the toes? Now I lost count, I think I have 4 more. Right here for 3. You're so close to being done. 2 more. You're done after 1 more. Come back down. Drop the knees. Final exercise. This is it. Grab onto your weights for chest. Come onto your back. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Start up right here. Where does your back want to be? It doesn't have to be pressed down to the arms and tail curled up. All right, you're gonna have a little arch in that lower back. Let's go. Press up. Breathe while you're doing this exercise. Inhale as you open, exhale as you pulse. This is 4. Focus on bringing the elbows wide away from the body. Number 5. That's our halfway. We're done in 5 more reps. Final 3 and you're done. These are going to be your best reps. You should be shaking, your shoulders and your chest should be really hurting right now. All right, this is your last one. By hurting, I mean burning, not any sort of electric feeling. Last hold, final isometric hold for chest. 10, 9, hover those elbows. 8, 7, hover them lower. 6, hover them wider. 5, 4, 3, let it shake. 2, let it shake. 1, lower it down. Raise the weights off to the side. We are going to come to a seated position. Take the hands behind the back. Open the chest. Breathe here. Pull those shoulders back. And just start to let your breath slowly come back down. You can rub this side to side a couple times if you need to. Great work. All right, stretch it to our hamstrings. Actually, let's stand up today. So you can stand up for your forward fold. You can stay seated on the mat if you would prefer to stay seated on the mat. Just sit in a long leg forward fold. Really dangling today, but just stretching the hamstrings. If you are in a standing forward fold, don't look up like this. Relax, look towards the shins. If your hands don't hit the mat again, maybe you have some blocks, you can just rest the hands onto the shins. Just whatever you're doing, don't press your knees back. We don't want to be pressing our joints in the opposite direction of where they're trying to go. Alright, coming back down to the mat so we can finish this off. Let's just take that right arm, cross it over the body, a little shoulder stretch. This end stretch is such an important part of your session, just lengthening your muscles back out. So you're not hard like a rock after a little bit of working out. Just keeping your joints nice and mobile so you can continue to move and do all the things that you want to do in day-to-day life without having stiff and sore and immobile joints. We're going to do one more stretch after this, and we're going to close it up together. Alright, let's do a quick little quad stretch here and just drop it down. So I'm going to stretch into your hip flexor, and if you can take a little bit more, I want you to bend your knee and bring your toe up towards the sky. So both my hands are inside my right leg right now. If this is not quite enough for you, you can reach around, grab onto the toe, and then press the hips down. So it's really going to stretch through the quad and the hip flexor. And we did those quad squats today, and we also did those side lunges. So just a couple different exercises where we're really working our quads. Now we can take this over to the other side. You can also stand up if you want to do a quad stretch too. Same thing. So again, just start here. That might be where you stay. Maybe you bend the knee, toe to sky. You might prefer to stay there, or you might prefer to reach it all the way around. You could be here too with the hips up a little bit higher, or then maybe you press them down towards the mat. So press the hip flexor down towards the mat. That's really going to lengthen the most in your quad and your hip flexor. Let's take a couple breaths here. And your last breath, stretching. Release this down. Well, let's close it up together. Thank you so much for coming and working out full body with me today.